What's up, YouTube? Today we're working on the Celica. We're just doing some basic maintenance, just changing the oil, putting a new filter in. So I got started before I showed you guys how to jack it up. The best spot to jack the Celica up is through this metal piece right here. I believe, because it seems like it's just the best spot to hold it. Yeah, just make sure there's that. Make sure you put your jack stands on the sides. I would usually put them right here, but it's best to put them over here since it's a little bit more firm. I don't know if you can see that. Over here, there's going to be a big piece of metal. That's the body of your car. And then, of course, I'm going to get your oil, which the Celica takes 4.5 quarts of 5W30 oil. I went with some Castrol high mileage and an OEM Toyota Celica oil filter, which is more than enough if you ask me. I don't see the point in spending a lot on a filter. That's what it looks like. So yeah, you're gonna need your oil, your filter. I'm gonna need to open the cap so when you drain it, it just flows easily. So open the cap. Under the engine, there's gonna be a 14mm bolt, and that's your drain plug, which I will show you guys right now. Just need to get a floor mat so I can get under there. But before that, I'm gonna put the jack stands, which are really simple. It's a really simple mechanism. There's like a handle right here, and then you just push this up and it holds whatever you put on it. If you want to let it go, you just pull this. Pretty simple. My jack is a little too big, so I'm just gonna put it right here on the side. I'm not gonna disengage the jack because I'm not too sure on the spot for the jack stand, so this is gonna be just in case. I'm just gonna put them right there, and then as you go under your car safely, which of course you should have your jack stands first. In this case, I'm not gonna do it, but yeah, here we are under the Celica. There you have your drain plug. It's gonna be a 14mm. You just twist it to the left with some pretty good force, and all of your oil is gonna come out. So the filter is gonna be on the other side though. Let's see. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. On that side real quick. Your oil filter is gonna be over. Where's the oil filter? Oh my god, totally missed it. It's actually on the same side. Just a little bit over here. Literally right next to the oil pan. Right there. You're gonna twist left, which in this case would be that way. Going that way. As you can see, I use the OEM Toyota filter as well. And yeah. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'll show you guys the rest after I do that. Of course, you're gonna need your some kind of pan, oil drain, something like that, and you're gonna put it under your car to, of course, catch the oil. And you're gonna need maybe a rag, which I have over there, your whatever you use to take out your filter. You can do it with your hand, but usually it's really hard for me, so I bought this for $5. Makes life a whole lot easier. Yeah, you just put your oil pan down there, oil, whatever, drain pan. Take out the old filter with this, put your new one in. Of course, when you before you put this one in, you're gonna put some oil in there. Make sure it's all lubed up around the sides, and you put it up there, twist it. It only has to be hand firm, and that should be it. Pretty easy job. Remember to have your oil cap off so oil drains quicker. In my case, since my Celica has rot knock, I'm gonna be trying this Lucas oil stabilizer. It's supposed to be a quart if you're adding 4 liters or 4 quarts of oil. So yeah, I'll use like 75% of it or something like that. Just because it's making some really crazy ticking. So of course when I put the new engine in, I'm not going to, just gonna maintain it well. But in this case, since the people who owned my car before me, they didn't keep up with their oil changes and they had rot knock, so I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, so I loosened this thing up, of course going to the left, and like, I don't know why it wants to stay in there. Oh, never mind, I was going the wrong way. So make sure you got your pan under, make sure you're safe, and there it goes. Pretty dark. It's only been 2,000 miles, but still wanted to change it. But there it is. Weird. Wonder why. Might have been an additive that I put in there, but it's okay. Also, another tip is whenever you are doing this in oil change on your car, make sure to warm up your car maybe just a little bit so the oil flows easier, and yeah, that should help you out quite a bit. So filter, you're gonna put oil in it. After you remove the old one, you just put it back in there. And my belt's right here, and this one right there. That's the old one, and now I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so after you do the filter and tighten the screw down there, 14mm bolt, you're gonna put everything back together. Of course, the where is it? The filter right there, the brand new one, you just hand tighten it, and then the other one you just put it pretty firm, just so oil doesn't leak. And now that we're at it, we're gonna check our air filter or fluids, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's very, very simple. So let's start with windshield washer fluid, which is the easiest. Got like a little thing right here, and I know I have some. These are kind of hard to tell, but it's gonna be wet where you do have some, if you do have some. So if you don't have any windshield washer fluid, you just put it in there. Power steering fluid, twist it to the left. You're gonna see right there that you do have some. Mine is really dirty, but never changed it actually. So then you just put it back in there. Let's see, tighten it. Power steering fluid is good. Your coolant is right here. Mine is a little bit over full, but it really doesn't really use any coolant. So this has been in there for a while now. If you want to add more, you open this right here, put some in there. Make sure the engine's cold though. You don't want to burn yourself. Oil, we just did that. Your battery, make sure everything's good over here in your battery. Brake fluid, you can check right here on the side. It says max. I have a little bit over max. And then your air filter, which is a few clamps. You got one right here. You got another one back there. You might have to remove this piece, which really just comes out. There's like a little thing. Yeah, you don't really need to get this out. You just basically do the clamps enough to get in there, and then you can get your filter out. Make sure everything's good. Mine looks really clean. Then you put everything back together how it was, and that's it. Takes 4.5 quarts, like I said, and it's that simple. If you guys like the video, consider subscribing and hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll be doing the cold air intake pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching.